Hey, what's up, nerds and nerdettes? Big Johnny G, the great Grognard, coming at you once again from deep within the nerd wasteland. All right, I got an early gift that I had a chance to open up, and I was a little excited. Deadwood. I got a chance to get my hands on Deadwood here by Dust Games and produced by Fantasy Flight under their Silverline game line. This is a worker placement game. Haven't had a chance to open it up yet. So I figured, why not do a little quick video for it, right? There's the back. There'll probably be a little bit of glare there, I'm betting. But anyway, let's see. Get bigger fingers in there. Who needs a razor? Me, obviously. No, I'm getting it. There we go. Yeah. That's the way you open them up. Let's see what this is. Now, me and the 20-sided warriors of little latecomers, I guess you could say, to the worker placement games. I've only just started getting into them. Having a lot of success with Empires, Galactic Rebellion, Champions of Midgard, Lords of Waterdeep. So we're definitely really starting to get into the worker placement. And besides the fact that this is a Wild West game, and I don't think there's enough good Wild West board games out there, this is a worker placement game where, just like the Old West, apparently, you know that thing when you're playing a worker placement game and you really want to get your workers somewhere, but then the schmuck before you lands there and you can't get the goods you need? Well, just like the Old West, if that happens here, you get a shootout. Just because someone's there first doesn't mean they get to keep it. So, but let's see what's coming in here. Game of the Wild West Duels by Loic Lamy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Loiclamy. Loic Lamy. See, it has the little dots over the I, so I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. But let's see what Loic brought to us here. Got the rule book. Not that big. It's rather thin. Surprisingly so for a Fantasy Flight game. A refreshing breath of fresh air there. So 10 pages. And then the back. Let's see, quick look how this is all put together. Look at some of these pages. I mean, the book material is thin, but not really flimsy. But being a worker placement game, I'm quite sure that once you read through the rules once or twice, you probably won't be using the book again. Worker placement games usually aren't extremely fidgety. There's usually not a ton of extra tiny rules you have to know about, detailing every little action of the game. So, I'm sure that's going to be fine. It's my wife's favorite part. The tokens, the chits, the pop-outs. Pop-outs. She loves this. It's like therapeutic, you know, just sit there popping them all out. Let's take a quick look, see what kind of condition these cardboard pop-outs are in, what we're going to be getting. Okay, not too flimsy there. Pop out nice and easy. There's the courthouse. A grifter. Let's pop 3 out before my wife kills me. I'm popping them all out on her. Alright, so they pop out nice and easy. Wasn't a problem at all. No damage done to them popping them out. No damage done at all. As you can see, came out nice and easy. They're not bad. They're good, sturdy, thick design. They're going to last being thrown around there for a while. Very cool. Okay, I'm happy with those. The board. Now, apparently there's a few ways that the game will end. And one of the ways the game will end, if, well, it could be if all your guys die. If you lose all your cowboys and they die in shootouts, game's over. Person with the highest points win. Another one of the ways I remember reading about was, and you see it here on the board, alright, not too big. Not too big. It's not going to kill all the room it's taking up on the table like some of the other games. Oh, that's upside down. Sorry, gang. Alright, nerds. There we go. Now you see those train tracks. That's one of the other ways that the game ends. Because during the course of the game, a town is being almost overrun by the railroad. Railroad's coming through town, and when the last one is put down, and then when the train station is put down, game is over. So they will destroy buildings that you put here. So be careful what you put in the buildings. You don't want something you're going to need getting destroyed by an oncoming train that the other person is going to put the tracks right in your way. So the board is alright, single-sided, no need for it to be doubled as far as I can tell anyway. It's not like it has different scenarios. Good material. Alright. And finally, this I was a little excited about. I heard that the dice came with the game are wooden, and I thought that was just very thematic. Some nice wooden dice. There we go. Ooh. Oh, it seemed to roll nice enough. And let's see. Alright, so the pips are drilled in. They're not using labels. Very shallow drill in with a little bit of paint on it, so that's good. They feel nice. They're very light. They're very, very light in the hand, like like popcorn light, you know? You can see it might be affecting the rolling a little bit since they're so light they just keep going. But no, good. I'm happy with them. They are very, adds to the thematic sense of the Old West game. Oh, yeah, sorry, I meant to do that. And the inside, as we all know, Fantasy Flight Games knows nothing about caring about inlays. But everything will fit there fine. This game's been out for a few years. It doesn't look like one of the Fantasy Flight games that they're going to be making expansions for, so you don't really need the extra room. So overall, the unboxing, the components all seem very nice. Very well made, very good. Can't wait to get this worker placement game to the table and start kicking the butt of some of the other 20-sided warriors. So let me get this back in. We'll close up the box and take a final look. Everything back right in. The board. The rules. And everything fits back in nice. And there you go. Dust Games, Final Fantasy Flight Games, Dust Games, Deadwood. Worker placement, Old West game, heavy on the theme, and worker placement game where you can kill the other workers. Very cool, very cool. Hopefully soon we'll have a full review and maybe a playthrough of it. But for right now, what's in the Pixie's box? Deadwood. Don't forget to subscribe to our page. Check us out on Facebook. Follow us on Facebook. And if you're interested in this, check out Fantasy Flight, too. Check out their site online. See all the games that they have. All right, so Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie in this unboxing. We're out of here, nerds.